So you've made this body of work at home in your spare room. What happens next? Who do you call from the band?
Often I'd work like in isolation to some extent in the beginning of a records we've made, and then take that to a rehearsal space or something, or show it to someone else from the group on a guitar or something. The difference I think here is in between this album and the last album, one of the things I've been working on was with an artist called Alexandra Saviour.
Yeah.
And the way we'd worked on that album was her and I wrote songs together, made recordings of them on my 8-track whilst we were still writing them, and then brought those tapes into this place actually, and added to that skeleton of what was on those tapes to and replaced some things, and that's the first time I'd really worked like that. And I wanted to do that again, really. So I started off on my own, writing, but also recording simultaneously. And I think of that 8-track device that I've got there was very much as much a writing tool as it was a recording tool to me. In the past, I've worked in isolation, but never on recordings. You know what I mean? Is the thing.
Yeah.
Is the point I'm trying to make. So I had these recordings, and then Jamie came and visited for a couple of weeks, and I don't know. I suppose my fear with it is that it'd be like underwhelmed by it. Like I don't think it'd be like, oh no, it's totally wrong. Like start again. But I thought there was a potential that it might be kind of like, yeah, it's all right, but maybe we ought to do it like this. But in actual fact, his reaction to it was quite contrary to that, and so through that next couple of weeks we added a lot of, we wrote a lot of guitar parts for it together and recorded them, and a lot of them are still on the record as we're hearing it now, and the others that started to hear it around that point as well. Just give me the encouragement, I suppose, to continue barking up that tree.
So the rest of the band and you then had a little spell in France, am I right?
Yeah, right. So first, like last May, we come in here for a week, and we added we recorded some with the band, and added there's loads of interesting tackle in here that we put on there. The vibraphone, James Ford on the vibraphone, and we did some of his AM recording here and all. Which was, I think that was the first time we worked in here, and that was just, we came in for one day after, and I added all keyboards and stuff. But this time we come in here last May, added to the recordings from home, and then we ended up going to a studio called La Frette outside Paris in September.
Yeah,
just gone for 5 for 6 weeks or something, and we had a wonderful time there. That's the first time for a while that we've made a record and lived in the place we were making the record, and we were just completely focused on it. And other friends came and visited, and we had we had a slightly larger ensemble, sort of two, James and Matt playing drums together sometimes, and two pianos. And I don't know, what I feel about it is I record a lot of the vocals back at my house, and then we recorded the orchestron and the vibraphone and that sort of stuff here, and then but a lot of the energy, I feel came from that session of us all together in La Frette.
Was it nice, because it had been years since you guys had been in a room together? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, just playing and jamming. Was it nice to be back with the band? You must miss each other when you don't see each other for that long.
Well, by the time we got to that studio in France, it was, yeah. I think we got together initially before to try and play together and that, and it sort of didn't really work out, to be honest. Yeah. And that's why we kind of went this other route with it. But by the time we got to La Frette and set up, that was a lot of fun, playing together then.
Do you think at at that point about how you are going to perform this stuff on stage as a band?
You know, when we were younger, that's all we used to think about, I think, was
Yeah.
certainly, like, if I can't play it live tomorrow, then, like... But not... no, not really anymore. I think kind of try and put as much of that stuff to the back of your mind, I think. I think it's good to put some rules in there, like, here and there, but yeah, not to the extent of, like, where you know, putting limitations on, what you're gonna... I think that, you know, that's something we gave up maybe, like, before that AM record, I think.
Yeah.
So that's when we started thinking, well, let's just, like, do the best we can. Like, I suppose it's as we became more interested in being in the studio, I suppose. Because I don't think that, you know, like, initially with the band, like, I think that studio thing it was always secondary to it, really. I think we always thought of it as we were... Yeah, because first record, we were just trying to, like, get out of there as quick as we could, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas as time's gone on, we've become more interested in exploring the studio.